Good morning. It's Monday and it's about 8:30. We've had a really good weekend. We went down to stay with my mum and dad and Steve's mum and dad, which was good, wasn't it? We got to see Nanny and Granny and Gramps and Nanny and Grandad, didn't we? Huh? And it was really, he had a fantastic weekend. He was so good. We put him down for a sleep at 10, which is when his feed was due, so we just kind of pushed his feed forward a little bit so that he was in bed by 10, and both nights he slept through until 6 the following morning, which is so good for him. And last night, because it's a 2-hour drive, so he slept in the car the whole way. We got him home, we got home around 10ish, so that's already bedtime. We put his pyjamas on, changed his nappy, wide awake, didn't go to sleep until midnight, which is a late one for you, a late one for all of us, and then he was up at 4:45 for a feed, and then he went back down and he's just woken up, so hoping that tonight we're going to be able to get some normality back. We're doing the same again next weekend. There's a problem with Steve's car, it's something about the heater or something, I can't remember. But we've got to take it down to the garage, and the garage is down near our mum's house, so now we've got to, next weekend, drive all the way back down there again, another 2 hours down to see our mum and dad. But it'll be great. It's my granddad, so his great-granddad, so Gigi. It's Gigi, isn't it? Gigi? So my granddad's 80th birthday, and we're having a big party, so there's some more family that he gets to meet. So my cousins, my aunt and uncle, my cousin, sorry, not his, he hasn't got any cousins yet. My aunt and uncle, my cousins, my great aunt, so his great aunt is it's going to be a good thing. There's about 17, 18 of us, and we're all going for my granddad's 80th. So nearer the time, there will be an outfit of the day as well. We're going for lunch, going for a nice big carvery, which I can't wait for, so it should all be good. Those of you that have seen my tweets, and I think I put it on Instagram, I can't remember, but I definitely tweeted about it. Steve has agreed to do the husband does my makeup tag, and he's going to do his own version of the Draw My Life tag as well, which I'm very excited about. So they'll be coming up on my channel soon. I have asked him this morning, and he does remember, and yes, he's still keen to do it, so that should be brilliant. So we're going to do that, aren't we? And then later, I don't know whether tonight or tomorrow, we're going to do a joint thing about a game that we invented to play in the car. And it's quite interesting, but if you keep on watching, then you'll see what it's about. But right now, I'm going to feed Munchkin his breakfast. Here he is this morning. Say good morning. He's got his Tigger vest on because I haven't got him fully dressed yet. He's got Tigger. He's got his joggers on. We had a bit of a tidy up in here because we've got a house inspection today. So obviously with baby stuff, it still looks a little bit crazy, but it looks a little bit better than it did. I've completely all the washing has just been piled neatly in his room, so it doesn't look so bad in there now. But as Steve said, they when they do the inspection, they just come around to make sure we haven't knocked any of the walls down, that it doesn't smell damp, it doesn't smell of, you know, of smoke or any illegal substances. The windows are obviously not broken. Everything that was already on the wall is still on the wall. We haven't put up any shelves. You know, I think they'll only be in for about 5 minutes. But I will report to you what it's all about because we've never been here before. We're usually at work. So, anyway, I'm going to go and feed him, and I will talk to you all in a bit. Yeah, well, there you go. Absolutely love the concentration on his face. Get your toy then. Mama. Clever boy. Good boy, that's it. Well done. Well done, you clever boy. So just got back from Tesco's, and it's like 10:30 in the morning, and Tesco's is beautifully quiet this time of morning, so I was literally in, grab what I need and out. And obviously I got some stuff that I really didn't need. I'm just going to have a bit of a binge today. I wanted to talk to you actually about this challenge. Me and Steve have set each other a challenge, and it's quite a good challenge, I think, and one that I would love to see through. I really would like to actually achieve it and, you know, complete the challenge anyway. So Steve and I are massively into TV. We watch a lot of TV together when he gets home from work. Oh, just quickly, look, see, this is how his room looks now. A little bit better, huh? And our room, this is our bedroom, nice and tidy at the moment. Love it. A bathroom. See, this is what happens when house inspector comes around. For some bizarre reason, it takes a house inspector for me to throw away like 4 or 5 bags worth of rubbish. But I don't do it on my own, you know, I just purposely have a massive clear out. So we've just been to Tesco's. Little man's still asleep in the buggy, so I'm just going to leave him there for a bit because he had a bit of a grouch this morning. So yeah, so me and Steve have set each other a challenge, and the challenge is to not watch TV for a week. We're massively into our TV. When Steve gets home from work, the telly's usually on. We are a massive fan of Elementary, which is the fabulous series with Johnny Lee Lewis and Lucy Liu. And it's just brilliant. It's so good, and we became like really hooked on it. And Primeval as well, but the American version, which I wasn't too keen on, but it was good. So we've become really hooked on, you know, certain series. We watch a lot of Family Guy, South Park. Steve watches Game of Thrones. We watch a lot of like Escape to the Country, Homes Under the Hammer, that kind of stuff. So when he gets home from work, it's either watching a film or we just catch up on any TV that we're kind of missing, you know, that we've missed because we set it on the Sky. So we've decided to not watch TV for a whole week, and by doing that, start reading instead. And I would love to read more, I really would. I would love to be more of a bookworm, but unfortunately I watch too much TV. So no TV for a week, and my challenge to myself is, and also Steve challenged as well, Steve's sister, my beautiful sister-in-law, lent me The Beach by Alex Garland, and I've never read this. I've never even seen the film, so my challenge to myself, because we're heading back down that way for the weekend, I want to start and finish this book and give it back to her next Saturday evening. So that's the 27th. So you guys are all witness to this as well, for me to start and finish this book. So if you've got me on Twitter or you've got me on Facebook or Instagram, bug me. Tell me that I have to read this. But Steve's going to be reading, I can't remember which book he wants to read, but there's a book that he wants to read as well. I think Little Man's starting to wake up. So that is our personal challenge to ourselves for this week. Next week we're going to set a different challenge. No, he's still very much asleep. So our kitchen just needs a little bit of washing up to do this morning, but the kitchens are nice and tidy as well, which is nice. Steve gave it a bit of a whip round this morning. And there's our shopping. Like, you can see the mini rolls. That's really bad, isn't it? Mini rolls, cookies and Aero. I'm going to have a binge today. We've got 4 hours before the inspector comes, so we're just going to take it a little bit easy today and just chill out and read. I'm going to read. So go put the shopping away and I'll talk to you later. That's a lot of shopping to put away. Why do I do it? Closer to house inspection time. Oh! Someone's woken up and he's had his milk. And Mummy's trying to have her lunch, but you're making so much noise. Honey, you're making so much noise. I've made his mega den play thing again. Ready? Abu! 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 So he's a little bit temperamental at the moment, and I don't know why. Were you looking at Mummy's phone while she's vlogging? You silly Mummy, you're talking to yourself. Why are you talking to yourself? I don't understand what it is with babies. This is one thing that I've always noticed, is that they always lose one sock. Where's your sock gone? Why is it here? Little pickle. So he's woken up a little bit grumpy. As I said, he's had his milk and he's just got himself a little bit wound up for some reason, haven't you? Do you want that one? You put that one back on. I've just been tweeting Katie. 1, 2, 3, 4 LOL here on YouTube, and Katie May Barney on Twitter, who I love. You should follow her. She's awesome. She puts up brilliant photos. I love them. And really cryptic tweets as well, which I love sitting there thinking, oh, who's she talking about? Anyway, she sent Luke a parcel, and I'm very, very excited to receive it. So in advance, thank you so much, my sweetheart. Are you going to get some presents from Auntie Katie? Why am I talking like that then? Why do I talk like that, Tim? I don't know. I should just talk to you normally. I should just talk to you normally, shouldn't I? Would one like to converse? We're almost getting giggles out of him as well now, which is so lovely. He's getting so close to giggling. Follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. Peekaboo! Follow it, follow it. Follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. Peekaboo! Follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. Beep, 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 beep. Boo. Are you going to do some vlogging? Move out of the way. Here you go. Luke, do you want this one? Do you want this one? Chubby cheeks. So yeah, so we're still waiting for the house inspection people to get here. They haven't been yet, and I've gone the extra mile. I've cleaned the front door. Actually gone out there with some hot soapy water and scrubbed the front door. I've done the dusting, which I was going to do anyway, but you know, what else have I done? I've cleaned the kitchen floor. Things I usually do at the weekend, I'm doing in the middle, you know, at the beginning of the week. So I'm on chapter 6 of The Beach, because they're really, really small chapters. So I will put my hands up to that. I'm not just sailing through it. They are like 2 pages per chapter or something. I'm on chapter 6. Even with him being awake, he's been playing, so I've caught up on a little bit of reading as well, which has been good. It's been fun, isn't it? It's been fun. So he's all smiles now, so I'm going to go and play and see what the rest of the day brings, see what fun it brings. He's a clever boy doing tummy time. He's a clever boy. No, he's a clever boy. And then... Can you get it? Can you get it? He doesn't panic as much when he does tummy time anymore. He used to get really upset, and now he'll start getting frustrated in a bit because he can't move anywhere, and he's trying his hardest to... I think he's starting to learn like how to crawl. You know, the instincts are coming through, because if you watch his legs, they come up, you know, like bend underneath him, and he's, you know, moving them alternatively rather than one and then the other, rather than both together even. So, and I got really annoyed earlier. I was making myself a cup of tea and talking to you guys about what I was doing with the day and the rest of the week and stuff, and I did this whole kind of talky thing while I was making a cup of tea. I had my hand over the microphone, so none of it got recorded, so really not impressed with that. It was like 4 minutes of just typical vloggy stuff, and I've had to delete it because you wouldn't be able to hear me. So I've got to start learning how to do that. So anyway, this is what we're doing at the moment. And even though he's been asleep for like 2 hours already, he's starting to get tired again, so he might be going down for a nap again, because he's been so, you know, out of his normal routine, like being, you know, going down and seeing parents, and the 2 hour sleep in the car kind of knocks him out a little bit, knocks his whole routine a bit, because there's 2 hours sleep that he doesn't usually have during the day or at that particular point in the evening. It's usually around the same kind of time. We leave here on the Friday around 7, and we leave my mum and dad's or Steve's mum and dad's around 6. So he doesn't usually sleep around that time during the week. So on Fridays and Sundays, it kind of throws him a little bit when we go down. So we need to, you know, obviously he's got a bit of catching up with his routine, you know, to sort out. So that's going to happen today, but he's starting to get a little bit agitated now, so. Clever boy. He's starting to get some hair on top as well now, and if you can see, he's starting to fill out on the hair front. He's got loads of fluff around the back, and then he's got this little, Steve calls him fuzzy felt head on the top, because it's really, really thin. Alright, Bubba. And within 3 minutes of me finishing that last vlog, he is asleep. I knew he would. So he's awake. He had about 15 minutes. Say hi. But within that time, I've managed to put his toys away and just tidy up his little play area. And I've also managed to paint my nails. This is Sinful Colours. Simple Colours. What colour is it? Serena and Chloe. It's lovely. It's really, really kind of a orangey, sparkly colour. But I've been meaning to do my nails for a while, but I haven't been able to because I haven't thought about it really, you know. So now I have, and I feel a lot better for it actually. The whole process of me actually growing my nails hasn't happened yet, because I need to kind of get some balls and do it really. Just stop biting my nails. I don't know why I bite my nails. I have for years. It is 2:45, almost. And they're not here yet. Oh, did you see what we've called our internet? Like, we've named it Rivendell because we're massive Lord of the Rings fans. It's really geeky, isn't it? So, yeah. We're just chilling, aren't we? We're just chilling. Cheeky boy. So the house inspector's just been. He literally walked through the front door, came in and made him cry. You didn't know him, did you? So came in, said hello to him, asked if there was any problems, which we had none, walked upstairs, came downstairs and said, right, that's it. Honestly, he was in the house for about 30 seconds. Now, I've been running around like a madman, mad woman, trying to sort this house out and make sure it is spotless. Didn't even look. Honestly. Hey. So, that's it. That's the pressure over. That's all it was. So we're going to do Gigi's present now, aren't we? Huh? We're going to do Gigi's present together. And write his card and wrap his present ready. We're not going, it's not until Sunday, but I know that if I don't do it now, I won't get it done at all, because I know what I'm like. So, we're just going to chill out, aren't we, and play with some toys and stuff. So, yeah, that's about it. I can't believe he was only in here for like 20 seconds. It's just mental. Absolutely crazy stuff. So I was just looking at my channel, and I've sorted them into like most viewed because I wanted to see how many views I'm getting. My first ever elf haul. That's mental. Why don't all my videos get that many views? That would be brilliant. 3,637 views. My Mars bar cake, it's got 3,024. It's awesome. Go on then, clever boy. You show everyone. Made a mess. I know. Come on then. Just done bath time. Steve's had to work late. Sorry, Steve's had to work late. So I've had to do bath time on my own, which was actually quite an adventure. We've had the rubber duckies out. Oh, whoops, wrong way. So I just got him ready for bed. We've had to use the Dentinox. He has cradle cap. It's getting a lot better, so we're carrying on with that. And we whacked some bubbles in as well, and he's using the baby bath time bath, which apparently makes him sleep better, but I'm not convinced. I think things like that. But after I put his pyjamas on, I just laid him down on the bed, popped his dummy in. And he's just crashed out. We actually ordered some new dummies. When he's asleep, he likes having his dummy in. It comforts him. He sleeps better when he's got his dummy in. And if he's crying and getting quite upset, then we put the dummy in and his eyes roll and he pretty much falls asleep quite quickly. So he was getting quite upset when his dummies used to fall out because he hasn't, for some reason, hasn't got very good suction on the dummy. He never has, and he didn't have a very good suction, or he didn't latch properly when we were breastfeeding, and he doesn't take very well to the bottle. You know, you can hear the air, which is why he's colic, because he doesn't latch fully. So Steve found these dummies, which have, I'll spin you around so I can focus on it properly. But they've got these, if you can see, there's a little textured part there on the dummy, and that helps it stay in his mouth. And we ordered these, but you can't specify which colour, so we've got a couple of pinky ones. But these glow in the dark as well, which is amazing at 3 o'clock in the morning when he starts getting a bit fussy and you can't find his dummy. You can, because it glows in the dark. It's brilliant. So yeah, he's just completely crashed out, bless him. So I'm hoping Steve will be home soon, because obviously I've got to have my own dinner now that he's asleep. He's due a feed in like over an hour, so I'm not bothered at the moment. He can sleep, and then we'll put him to bed after he's had his kind of 8, 9 o'clock feed. I'm going to see if I can push him. Sorry, I'm not looking. I'm trying to do everything else, and I'm not looking at where the camera is. I'm going to see if I can push his feed back to about 9. And then he can just go to bed after that, but we'll see. Obviously, he'll know if he makes it that far. Because he's quite like he's like clockwork when it comes to his food. He likes his food. So anyway, I'm going to sit with him for a bit and wait for Steve to come home. I've got a few little more jobs to do while he's crashed out, and me and Steve have that little fun thing to talk to you about when he gets in. So stay tuned for that, because it is actually fun. I promise it is fun. Bless him. Look at him.
Use my phone. You said you were going to use my phone.
Well, I'm using my phone. I'm doing it now. I'm using my phone. Look! Who's that? So we're trying again. Me and Steve made this game for the car, for long journeys, primarily things like you give each other 2 completely different actors and actresses, and you have to link them together through films that they've been in with other people. So yesterday I challenged Steve to Matthew McConaughey to Denzel Washington. Go.
Matthew McConaughey was in Reign of Fire with Christian Bale. Christian Bale was in Batman Begins with Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman was in Wanted with Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie was in Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was in Ocean's 12 with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was with Bill Paxton in Armageddon. Bill Paxton was in Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver was in Paul with Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg was with Chris Pine in Star Trek. Chris Pine was with Denzel Washington in Unstoppable. Booyah.
That's how you do it. And what were mine?
Pookie.
Oh, Pukey Boy.
Pookie.
Oh. What were the ones that I had?
You had... it was...
I had George Clooney.
That was it to
Jessica Alba. And I went... I can remember. George Clooney was in Intolerable Cruelty with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones was in Entrapment with Sean Connery. Sean Connery was in The Rock with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was in Gone in 60 Seconds with Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie was in Tomb Raider with Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler was in Bounty Hunter with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston was in Bruce Almighty with Steve Carell. Steve Carell was in Get Smart with Terence Stamp. Terence Stamp was in Electra with Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner was in Valentine's Day with Jessica Alba. That's how you do it. That was our game. And that, seriously, that game could go on for like 20 minutes, half an hour, can't it, at times?
We should let him do it. Mickey Mouse was with
Mickey
Donald
Mouse.
Duck in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Donald Duck
George was with
Pluto.
Peppa Pig. And
So that's how we, I mean, if you guys can get up to them quicker than us, put them below, because, you know, it's such a fun game, but
there
you
will
can,
be
you
a
can
really
choose,
quick link.
I'm sure there is, but you obviously can't choose the same film. You can't go back to one film, you've got to find the branches. Anyway, that's our game, and we love it, and it's fun, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So if you guys want to challenge us as well, feel free to challenge us and leave them below, and we can do another vlog with another link. So I'm going to go and do dinner now, and I'll show you what we're having for dinner, because we already recorded this, but then, bless him, Luke woke up and we had to start again. But we are going for chicken and gravy pies for dinner. Chicken! Sea salt and black pepper wedges to go with that, and some veggies. And then for pudding, we've got hot chocolate melting middle desserts with some bottle green, either apple or elderflower, because it's a school night, so we can't drink. I don't drink anyway, unless baby, you want your beer. You got beer in the fridge. She's got beer in the fridge. In which case, then I might have my cider. Let's push the boat out. I haven't got a cider. I had a cider. Did you drink my cider? I had a cider. I'm sure I did. I still do. It's hiding behind the elderflower. Oh, my life. I think it's time for me to go to sleep. We're playing University Challenge. This is our thing. This is what we do. And what have you been thinking about, Pal?
It's a really bad parachute jump. Not a good landing.
Just face plant.
He's landed in the target.
So, we're playing University Challenge, just to see, because, you know, and we've tried to guess what subjects they're doing and failed at that. So let's see if we can answer these questions. Luke? Shh. Can't hear the questions, Boogaloo.
So, I know this one.
I know it. Right. Here we go.
19th century writer and diplomat.
Oh, brilliant.
Sir John Bowring was the literary executor of which utilitarian philosopher? Westminster Review, 1824.
Can I just pause it and Karl Marx?
That just sounds like an intelligent answer.
I don't even understand the question. Did he ask a question?
Something to do with utilitarianism.
I don't know. But we went along all these people and tried to guess what they all did, and we don't know, so it's a big fail already. But we'll come back a bit later and tell you what our score was. So we are but that long away from dinner. Ta-da! And Luke's just about to have his dinner, but I have to wait for the kettle to boil so that I can warm his milk. And it's 8:15, and we said that we weren't going to watch TV, but University Challenge is different. You have to make you know, you have to make, just change your plan slightly for University Challenge. We watch it whenever we kind of remember it's on, which isn't all the time. When me and Steve first got together, we obviously I used to spend a lot of time around his mum and dad's with him, and they used to watch it almost religiously. So it's nice to watch it. I'm not very good. It's one of those programs that actually makes me realise just how dumb I am. I don't even know half the time when the question finished being asked. Which obviously isn't very good. I'm just done. We've got mixed veg to go with the dinner. And almost all systems go. Et voila! Chicken and gravy pies with wedges and veggies. And I'm perfectly aware of the fact that there's peas in there, but as world leaders would say, give peas a chance. Boom, boom. So I'm all up for trying, you know, I ate them for dinner the other night, and you were really skew then. I ate them for dinner the other night, and they weren't tragic. I mean, they weren't great, I still don't like them, but if I eat them first, then I can wash them down with everything else and get rid of... I hate peas. But I'll eat them. We've decided on the elderflower, because Luke's eating at the moment, so Steve's going to feed him and then hopefully just try and settle him for a bit. But, yeah. Dinner. So we've just finished just finished watching University Challenge, and I beat Steve. I'm so happy. No, it wasn't. I got 3 and you got 2.
I got 3.
Then I got 4. I beat you. I got 1 more than you. I got 1 more than you. I got a science question right, and a maths question right, and a... What was the other one I got right? I can't remember either, and then something else.
You got one right that they got wrong.
I beat, exactly, so that's the 4, because we do, if I get one right, if we get one right that the university people get wrong, then we get extra points.
I beat you last week, that's what matters.
You did beat me last week. I didn't score any last week. But I thought for years that both teams on University Challenge were sat on top of each other.
Many did.
Really not. So, anyway, that's it for today's vlog. That I'm going to upload this probably tomorrow, so our Tuesday. And thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time. Look. That's what the pie looked like.
Bye.
It's a good pie.
It's a very good pie.
So, we'll, you going to say bye-bye? That means bye. Right, I'll talk to you soon. Say bye, Steve.
Bye-bye.
It's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from her.
And it's goodbye.